You probably don't remember, but this is the weapon you consider to be worth your life, the Holy Sword. I thought it'd be okay because quite some time had passed. But just thinking back on that time is so painful that I can't endure it. I, who was weak at the time, more than ever, was desperate for the trust and support of my comrades, but then, how could they? All right then. Shall we begin? Adventurer's handmade gloves, B+, exclusive effect, situation adjustment, activated. Due to the demonic chi, your mental strength will not be consumed. Due to being at a location with a high density of demonic chi, your mana has increased by 2. His impatience is the same as ever, even without his memories. But it'll be hard for Neil to face those monsters on his own right now. Let's just pretend to support him and tire him out. Just as he wanted. So that Neil feels more despair. What? Eat this. This is insanely powerful. I might be able to obtain some unexpected abilities through this trial. Neil has completely forgotten who we are. He probably lost some of his battle experience too. So, our choice is inevitable. Does that make any sense? But we offered his memories and authorities all to the dragon god as tribute. It would have been strange even if he hadn't lost his memories. That's almost as if he's fought on the battlefield for dozens of years. Damn it. Why, Neil? Why have you only now gotten stronger? An awkward silence. Even though the lazy soldier got strong and defeated the monsters, not a single comrade is happy. No, if anything. Repulsion, nervousness, guilt, anxiety. I can only feel negative emotions. Should I head over there then? Authority, instantaneous steps, activated. Divine power consumed, moving immediately to a place within your sight. Cooldown time of 10 minutes applied for this authority. Oh. It seems to be around 50 kilometers, but I went that far of a distance in one go. The authority, instantaneous steps. This ability is insanely good too. Authority, instantaneous steps. Divine power consumed, moving immediately to a place within your sight. It seems to be around 50 kilometers, but I went that far of a distance in one go. Just as it is, a place within your sight, I won't be able to overpass if there's a barrier, like a wall. But when fighting, I'll be able to use counter timing. And in dangerous situations, use it for emergency escapes. I've obtained an authority with some insane abilities. Shill, Flame Dragon Eye, activated. Dragon Divine Sword, S+, Cutting Force plus 40% Charisma plus 40% Magic Management plus 40%. The Divine Sword that the Dragon God personally blessed for the hero. Only when judging what is wrong can the Dragon Divine Sword be fully wielded. When injecting divine power, exclusive effect, Holy Light, can be activated. When Holy Light is activated, starlight with the power of the dragon can be formed through the sword. Upon desperate prayers, wish can be activated. When hope is activated, by offering a tribute to the dragon god, a temporary power can be granted. Against demons or monsters, exclusive effect, punishment, can be activated. When punishment is activated, all abilities will increase by 7 when facing wrongful beings. When punishment is activated, you can use the power of the dragon against wrongful beings. When punishment is activated, your magic power will not decrease. However, the relevant item will be destroyed once Challenger Han Sung-yoon leaves the 16th floor personal trial, and it cannot be consumed for other purposes. It's basically a limited period item that can only be used during the 16th floor quest. I should use Sword Sense and preemptively absorb the Divine Sword's abilities. Shill, Truthseeker of Blood, activated. Grow. I've acquired my lab rats. Burrowing Heaven Sword, A+. Shill, Sword Sense, A+, Proficiency, N/A effect, can absorb the exclusive effects as shills from items within the sword category. This divine sword has 3 exclusive effects. Sword Sense can absorb 2 skills. The best abilities to choose are obvious. Shill Sword Sense activated. You can absorb the exclusive effects as skills from items within the sword category. Selection complete. Shill, Holy Light, S, has been completely absorbed. Shill, Sword Sense, remaining uses 1/2. Selection complete. Shill, Punishment, S, has been completely absorbed. Skill, Sword Sense, remaining uses 0 out of 2. Skill, Sword Senses, uses have been exhausted. Shill, Sword Sense, will be completely destroyed. Although it is a shame that it seems like I've used a precious ability like Sword Sense rashly, it would have been a shame to lose out on the Divine Sword's abilities. Especially Holy Light. The power of Holy Light. It can create something stronger than even the fully charged energy from Counter Shield. And above all, it won't take as much time as Counter Shield and can be immediately used. Holy Light skill, Holy Light, activated. Since I've absorbed it as a skill, I can use it without the Divine Sword too. Ack. Ugh, what is this? Shill, Ashen Blood, activated. Why can't I control the direction, and then it immediately explodes? These bastards. Holy Light. Tweak. It works so well when using the Divine Sword, so why? Ah. If I don't use magic power. But divine power to control it. Holy Light. Yes, it was the divine power. Gwei. Now I can use it quite freely. Ha. Holy Light. Full power. HM. Ha. This ability is so insane. Achievement, Heir of Dragon God, obtained. Special Authority, Dragonization, obtained. As a penalty for the current special trial, obtaining authorities are limited. When the trial is over, obtaining authorities will go back to normal. Dragonization. The Dragon God has sensed the existence of Challenger Han Sung-yoon. The Dragon God is staring at Challenger Han Sung-yoon's achievement. The Dragon God is quite interested in Challenger Han Sung-yoon. The Dragon God is offering a discipleship to Challenger Han Sung-yoon. I refuse. The Dragon God is offering a discipleship to Challenger Han Sung-yoon. I refuse. The dragon god is offering a discipleship to challenger Han Sung-yoon. I refuse. I feel like I've met an annoying deity. The dragon god. Based on the 16th floor plot, that's the deity that protects this world. But for me, who has had their life threatened by a deity before, I honestly don't have a good impression. After getting a hero to save the world, I don't like how they never give enough power to the hero. That's why the world is in ruins. That's why I didn't use the divine sword's exclusive effect of wish, so I wouldn't catch their eye. The dragon god is offering a discipleship to challenger Han Sung-yoon. But here I am with another deity again. Fired yet. The dragon god asks why a worthless creature would dare to reject the discipleship. Is this god a salesman or something? I don't want to buy it. The dragon god states that this is a foolish decision. The dragon god states that you will one day realize his greatness and become his disciple. The god of verification says that the dragon god's persistent efforts are pathetic and is laughing. The god of darkness says that if you are rejected, you shouldn't pathetically snoop around and to buzz off. The dragon god tells challenger Han Sung-yoon to reconsider it and hides his existence. Administrator, iron-blooded monarch, compliments her contractor's immovable conviction and feels relieved. Administrator, white crane swordmaster, admires her contractor's willpower and feels proud. Administrator, fallen world soldier, considers your decision as interesting. I think a high-ranked demon is training nearby. Last night, I saw a ray of light from a faraway mountain. You're imagining things. No, I'm not, I really saw it. You're imagining it. I once saw a paper at the Magic Tower that stated that a lot of strange phenomena occur in the vicinity of the demonic realm due to the demonic chi. It'd be best to consider that as a natural phenomenon due to the demonic chi. And even logically, there's no way a high-ranked demon would be training in such a shabby place like this. Well, that's true. Although this repeating battle does occasionally feel boring, I can use several abilities in this process. Myth, Savior of the End, activated. Salvation effect activated. All abilities permanently rising by 0.07. Due to the penalty of the current special trial, all abilities have decreased. The permanent ability increase will not be applied. Once the trial ends, the increase of abilities will apply normally. How far the scope of the salvation effect from the myth, Savior of the End, goes. Truth Seeker effect activated. As no followers have been found, divine power will not strengthen. I could learn a lot from the newly obtained myth and even what the follower that the Truth Seeker ability referred to. It seems that salvation usually activates when saving someone weaker than you, and Truth Seeker doesn't activate at all if they don't serve me. Everything was going smoothly, and my comrades weren't baggage during battle either. Although perhaps that was because I swept the enemies away. Why aren't you coming? Now that the demon castle's gatekeeper is gone, I think we can enter. If something has changed. It's that now that I'm showing more and more power, their faces are hardening. Neil, did you actually not lose your memories? Who knows? What do you think? Okay, let's focus on the battle coming up for now. Drink this, Neil. It's a rare rank strengthening potion. You need to have the final battle with the Demon King soon. Why aren't you drinking it? A sudden potion, there isn't poison in this, right? Haha. Neil, are you suspecting us? I was upset I didn't receive any help until now, to get something like this. No, something as precious as this is quite touching. You have been poisoned by the demonic realm bog-starving demon poison. In 5 minutes, the poison will spread all throughout your body and you will not be able to use magic power. Kiak. The enemy sensing eye patch's exclusive effect, automatic enemy sensing, has been activated. Many enemies have been sensed to be approaching the user. Don't hate us, Neil. We had no choice. I've sealed the dragon sword, Neil. No one will be able to use the dragon sword from now on. When and how? Did you begin thinking about betraying the hero? You have been poisoned by the demonic realm bog-starving demon poison. In 5 minutes, the poison will spread all throughout your body and you will not be able to use magic power. Do you think we wanted to betray you? We had no choice. You had no choice. Foolish. Even if you ask them, nothing will change, Hero Ma. They were simply devotedly executing their contract with me. Are you the Demon King? Yes, we never met even when you defeated the Archdemon. The battle with the Archdemon caused the hero to faint, and during that time, you approached the hero's party. I'm not sure why you're asking like you're talking about someone else, but I will say that you are right for now. Yes, now I understand the whole story. Using the fact that the hero consumed all of his power in the fight with the Archdemon, you made the rest of the party into traitors. But why didn't you kill the hero immediately back then? Well, because it's fun. Skill, Flame Dragonite senses the target is not lying. What bad taste. But that can't be all, right? How wise. How wise. Well, to be honest, this situation itself is a tribute I will offer to the demon god. Just as you've done a lot of penance trying to be acknowledged as a hero to the dragon god, I am also doing penance trying to become an official apostle. As your comrades have, you must have faced all sorts of hardships such as hunger, cold, loneliness, etc., to get here. And now all that's left is for you to die on the demon god's altar. Then the penance given to me will be complete. I wonder how you're feeling right now. Are you in despair? Or are you just furious? Hey, you should have kept better watch over your comrades. Daisy. Alan. Zerpa. I trusted them so much. I still can't understand your decision. But the instigator of all of this is that Demon King bastard who I will kill. I got too excited. No matter how many times I see this, it's a scene that makes my blood boil. Administrator, Fallen World Soldier, is watching for your decision. Okay, Han Sung-yun. What is your choice? The final stage of my penance. Offering the hero on the demon god's altar, and becoming an official apostle. Demon god, as you've requested, I have offered the hero's blood. Hurry and make me an official apostle. The demon god is looking at the demon king pathetically for having offered such contaminated blood. I vomited my poisoned blood, and you actually offered that to him? The demon god must be a bit pissed. Skill, Holy Light, activated. Normally, I choose the best choice, right? But no matter how much I think of this world is too hopeless to be saved. Holy Light. Even though we sealed the divine sword. How is he using the divine sword's abilities? Was the Holy Light always that bright? Is he really the hero I knew? It'd be best not to think of resisting as long as you die, the demon god won't lead this world to ruin. I've made a deal with those guys, that if I kill the apostle of the dragon god, the hero, the world won't go into ruin. Gosh, you sure are annoying. I'll tell you the 3 things you're wrong about. Administrator, fallen world soldier, is watching for your decision. First, I am not the person named Neil. Second, I'm not even a real hero. Third, I don't care whether this world is ruined or not. Stop. If you don't stop there, this world will, yeah. If you wanted to kill the hero, you should have done it before. Kyo. Kyu. Damned bastard. Just what were you thinking? Didn't I tell you? I made a contract with your comrades. As long as I kill you, the world will be saved. Isn't that the same even if the Demon King dies? Skill, Flame Dragonite senses the target is not lying. The trial's background sure is dark. If this wasn't actually a trial, how gloomy would this be? The world will fail. There is enough causality for the demon god to descend. A world like this could easily be erased. Yeah, so what? What? Whether this world falls or not, what does that have to do with me? You bastard. Are you really not the hero? I kept saying it. How is it that you are not even the apostle of the dragon god, yet you can use that authority? Then just who are you? What else? Skill, punishment, activated. While this skill is activated, all abilities will rise by 7. While this skill is activated, magic power will not be consumed. The dragon's power is filling you, making all magic power abilities rise by 100%. I'm the challenger. Juan. I think there's some kind of misu. I might actually die. I need to retreat for. Where are you going? Please die graciously. If you stay alive, this world will fall to ruin. Neil. You're a hero. Think more rationally. Humph. Selfish bastard. If you survive, the fact that we all will die stays the same. While you can't make the sacrifice yourself, you have the gall to try and sacrifice someone else. You all aren't even worth facing. Yum. Ha, ha. I survived. What? Is your choice. At the time, although I had a fatal wound, I ultimately ran away. And the world fell to ruin. And when I received the call of the tower, I climbed the tower as if I was running away. The days of my past where I climbed the tower with no place to return to, yes, rather than those shameful days. This isn't a regretful choice. Challenger Han Sunjian's choice has been confirmed. This decision has been confirmed as one that genuinely wouldn't be regretted. Congratulations. You have completed the 16th floor of the Tower of Trials. As a pass reward, you can infuse the absolutely impossible to destroy property to an item due to admin, Fallen World Soldier. Please move to the waiting room. My goodness, just what is this? This is all wrong, the foundation of our life, the world, this world is ending. Administrator, fallen world soldier, is quietly watching those who were once his comrades. You all don't even have the right to die peacefully. I hope you die slowly and painfully along with this world. If there is anything after this, that is. Moving to the waiting room queue to clearing a quest was slightly postponed. Administrator, fallen world soldier, is deciding the trial awards pay. Entering Hall of Heroes. Is this, like a temple for those who worship the dragon god? Not that way, this way. You. Are you the fallen world soldier? Yes, well, we've communicated several times by now. Communicated, it was more like you one-sidedly sent me messages. That's the same thing. Nitpicking over something useless. You're quite boring. Anyway, since you're here, ask what you're curious about. Why did you ask me to do that quest? You could have had your earnest wish carried out by a challenger you sponsored. I get why some of the gods find you interesting. Hey, don't misunderstand and think that all challengers are obsessed with climbing the tower like the monster you are. Most challengers don't have abilities as good as yours, and don't have as strong of a will to climb the tower. No, even if they had the will to climb it, nothing would change. No matter how much you climb the tower, most administrators haven't seen the chances that they'll reach the end. So rather than hoping you can change the past from the tower, you'll see the possibilities you couldn't see through quests like this, is what you mean. Yeah. I want to deny it, but you're right. Engraving the absolutely impossible to destroy property into True Heavenly Blood Demonic Sword. True Heavenly Blood Demonic Sword's infused soul ego's consciousness is slowly recovering. When True Heavenly Blood Demonic Sword's infused soul ego's consciousness is recovered, time restrictions will disappear. Most administrators wouldn't give crazy rewards like this, but I'm feeling nice in giving this to you, so you should be thankful. We both got what we wanted, so why would I thank you? You really aren't cute at all. And I'm really telling you this as a bonus. But never doubt the tower. Although we all failed to achieve our goals, you'll be different, Han Sung-yoon. Because, you are one of the few charming candidates that the tower is watching. You have entered the 17th floor's waiting room. All restrictions on abilities have been released, and increases in abilities and obtained authorities will be corrected. Heir of the Dragon God, an achievement you receive upon learning a Dragon God type skill. As an achievement award, you have obtained authority Dragonization. The achievement I obtained from the 16th floor trial, Heir of the Dragon God. But I thought the tower and the gods were kind of hostile. Why would the tower have created an achievement like this? If I think about it, the tower isn't blindly hostile towards all the gods, back with the god of verification, too. And there are even gods that the tower not only isn't hostile with, but goes as far as to create achievements for. You are one of the few charming candidates that the tower is watching. And I am apparently a quite important candidate. Perhaps being chosen as a candidate by the tower means you become a deity. It's not a completely baseless guess. I've obtained divine power. Faced the gods. And am actually going in that direction of development. Battle. Rewards. Development, it feels like the puzzle inside of my head is getting solved. Yes, the trials of the tower are the process to select challengers as deities, and if you pass that process, you get designated as a candidate and are led to be able to develop into a deity. Well, this is just a hypothesis for now. I can guess the tower's exact intentions when I get stronger. Let's check out our newly obtained authority for now. Dragonization. I really thought it couldn't be.